Hello everyone, before we start the video, here's a quick reminder that you can join my Discord server. We are building a nice Dota 2 community, so be part of it. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can click the subscribe button, and now let's get started with the video. So in this video, we're gonna talk about how to create map pressure and how to bring like positive map pressure and not like pressure your own team by doing some useless farming patterns. First thing you should do is if you're in a lane and you farm the lane and your opponent is weaker than you, go and get him out of the lane. Like, that's the thing you should definitely focus on. Like, it doesn't matter here now that it's X and I'm troll and I'm like way ahead. It could be the other way around, and X could be way ahead, and let's say then I had to play here on their safe lane, and here would be some pos 5 that would maybe try to farm a creep wave. Just don't ignore him and farm the jungle camp and let him push in the wave, because then you give him like free space and free XP and gold for no reason. Instead you can go and contest him, but don't overstep your welcome, like don't contest him here or something. Let's say if he farms here, it's definitely fine to contest him when you get enough information on your minimap. So you can see, okay, I see their X somewhere bottom skipping creep wave. So you can say, okay, I'm fine, I can pressure the 5 away from the lane and he's not baiting me into dying. Therefore just do it and get him out of the lane, because just think about, if you play 5, what is your biggest dream? Is to farm like a creep wave on your own and get like gold for sentries or maybe your boots or something. So here I do this with X, I see he's farming this jungle camp, I just run over and get him out. I'm like, nope, my camp, bro. And I keep doing this. If we go ahead a bit, there will PA will come, like PA TP bottom now, and I see PA farming here. I know PA is pretty weak at the moment, like she got mega fucked on her lane. So I take the bounty rune and I immediately run over to PA. I think the majority of the people would have farmed this camp now and let PA push in the wave, but I'm like, nope, not with me. I run at her and force her out of the lane, even though I'm just like 1 or 2 CS, it's fine. So she has to retreat to the triangle, and X also had to retreat here, so that meant X had to go somewhere else that PA can farm here. So we kinda like forcing them more back into their side of the map. That can I draw on? I can't draw. Just look at my mouse now. We get it like this done already. They're losing a lot of like space from their side, and we can just play more aggressive and pressure them even more. So here's another example of pushing someone immediately out of his lane. There was an X here before, but they lane swapped because Spectre had like no lane at all bottom, so she died in TP top lane, I think. Yeah, she died in then TP top lane. So X went bottom, and instead of like trading farm with her here now, even though I have Magnus here, so it makes it kind of more obvious to go on her. I see I'm almost level 3 and she's level 1, and I know I have probably way more gold than her, even though it's not on my hero right now. I have a Wraith Pen in my stash. So I am already stronger with just my level. Therefore I'm like, okay, fuck the creeps. I understand if I really damage her now, she has no play to do. Like, what can she do? You want a jungle with level 1 Spectre or what? It's not an option. So we just go on her and push her out of the lane, and if I remember correctly, we kill her too. Yeah, looks like a kill. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we got her. Jump, blink, yeah, perfect. So now she died too, she has no TP up, still level 1, like what's her play now? It's not an option. She can't go bottom because she gets bullied bottom. Top lane we understand the same thing, just punch her out of the lane and she can't do anything. Therefore, her only option probably is just to come back top lane and try to get at least something. But if you just keep the aggression up and force her out of the lane again, she will have no like nowhere to farm. So here's an example of creating negative map pressure by our boy first pick pos1 I don't care about you and MMR playing Luna. It's a game I was Death Prophet on the Dire team, and we were pushing bottom lane and just like looking through the replay if I could find some good examples, and then I saw this. So what he should have done is like push in the mid wave here, and then don't go here. Like this makes no sense to go to the triangle right now. It has the reason you should either push in the next wave too to at least threaten our tower a bit, or to, if you go to a triangle, you only take ancients at max and then you immediately run to the top lane and try to push this and like push in any wave. Like you can just freely group up here and push that tower without any response. Like Titan does running in circuits here. Undying doesn't know what to do, and Luna is creating no map pressure at all. This has nothing to do with us having a 9k lead in 23 minutes. If you don't take those little shots you get when we were grouping up bottom lane to take the tower, and you don't threaten any other objective on the map, what you do is you create like no map pressure at all. We can just freely be grouped up and just take all the towers. Hey, look what she does. She goes here and then farms the easy cam 2, and then on player perspective takes ancients. I mean, that's okay, ancients gives a lot of gold, and then she goes top lane, and what happened is our Lina TP'd already top lane, so she has to back out, and therefore nothing to do right now. Like there's 7 seconds where she can't do anything. Creep camps are all cleared. Mid wave is that 4 people of the team chilling mid wave, and she can't go up to the top wave because Lina just TP'd here, and Lina would have probably solo killed her if she would have landed the stun, or at least make her very low, and with one rotation she would have died for sure. So I would say that's it for the video. I gave you some good examples where you can pressure a lot, and one bad example like what you should not do and what you should do instead. If you find the video useful, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's all for free. So whenever you watch it, have a good day, have a good night, and I hope I see you in the next video. Goodbye, goodbye.